Yes, it's a wonderful Thursday evening or afternoon on Lagoon Radio. And we are back here again for another episode of Street Talk on your number one gospel radio in Nigeria, powered by the Diocese of Lagos, Anglican Communion. Yes, and today being the 19th day in the month of May 2022, I welcome you to another wonderful episode of Street Talk. My name is Olumakaiye Ajadi, and with me here I have Sandra.
Good evening.
Yes, and I have Chimize. Good evening, Chimize.
Good evening.
Yes, today's topic is an interesting one. Yes, and you know how we do it every Thursday is all about talking about things that are happening in the society, where we get to hear your opinion about a particular topic that is happening within us. So today we are going into the question we are asking today is what is your opinion on arranged marriage? You know, marriages comes in different shapes and forms, and there are marriages that stem from a relationship forged by people who are in love, who are in love with each other, and it doesn't mean that we don't have some other forms too. Yeah, but this is the conventional, the usual conventional one. When you meet someone, oh, I like you, oh, you like me, I like you too, said let get married. It doesn't mean that we don't have other ways in which people get married, and we are going to be looking at one of the other ways, and that is the arranged marriage. We are asking, what is your opinion on arranged marriage? And if you're not married, can you consider it? Yes, that's the question that we're asking today. And if you don't understand what arranged marriage is, let me just say, arranged marriage is a type of marital union between the bride and the groom, who are primarily selected by individuals other than the couple themselves. Yeah, particularly probably your family member, your parent actually, selected the person, got you a wife, got you a husband, or your friend. It's just a form of marriage whereby you are not the one that actually say, okay, I see you, you see me, I love you, you love me, so let's get into this business together. So that is what arranged marriage is. So as I've said, the question we are asking is, what is your opinion on arranged marriage? And can you consider it if you're not married? We've got a lot of responses, which I hope and believe that we will be able to trash everything today. And but then let me get to hear from my people in the studio first. So let me, you guys, let's talk about this. Thankfully, we are all single. I mean, Chimeze, I don't know. Are you married? Please, the camera to him. I don't know. Are you married and we are not informed?
I answer this question like 5 times every day.
No, 5 times? You've not answered it today.
At least. No, you have even answered. It's a priest that came here.
Okay.
It's either are you married or when are you getting
yes,
married?
I had when he was
That's the question
yes. Actually, when the person just came, like the first thing, like, oh, media, how are you? I say, fine. He said, oh, ma. I say, yeah. I share no way there. I say, fine, thank you. Say, our family. I say, fine.
Fine, thank you.
He say, husband, I just leave the worker. I say, Chimeze is there. You are the next.
Yeah. Okay, well, we are all single here, and of course, we are all ready to mingle. Yes, that is the main thing. And the question we are asking now, and Chimeze, can you go for arranged marriage?
No, at this age, I don't.
But what's your opinion? Like, let me hear from you.
Well, there are people it works for.
Yeah.
Some people can be overseas and they say that in fact, they really want to marry from home. Okay. And a lady can be arranged for them, or a man can be arranged for them. Though it works for a lot of people, and sometimes it doesn't also work. But for me, I've seen 95% of it work.
Are you serious?
Yes, I've seen 95% of it work. Except the earlier stages were built on lies and the rest of them. But from what I have seen, from people I know that got married through recommendation, like the arranged marriage, I've seen 95% work.
Yes. Thank you very much. You said you've seen 90, and where if you see 95% of them working, so where are the divorce coming from? Divorce that we having flying up and down. Where are they coming from?
When I say 95, I know one. He was a family friend.
Okay.
He came from UK. In fact, from before he came, he called his family that they should start looking for a wife.
For a wife.
The dad asked him that he said, no, what I want is anyone with a certificate, at least. No, not a graduate.
A graduate. Okay.
A graduate. So there was this lady they met and the rest of them. The lady, after the guy came, they said they've seen, they started talking and the rest of them. So when the guy flew in and the traditional rites were done and the rest of them, it was just white wedding. And the guy had a duration so that he can go back and start making arrangements for the wife to come. In fact, there is process already.
Okay.
So the traditional rites has been done. At the verge of the wedding, a month or so, or a few weeks before the wedding, he now found out that the lady was never a graduate.
You see?
That she went to, if we were in about that time, she went to Abia Poly, paid someone, they gave her a certificate.
So you wanted to say she went to Poly. I was like, it's Poly bad.
No, she
concocted
a certificate, forged a certificate. And the guy told her that it's done. And that's the end.
That's one of the disadvantages,
That's the end.
Okay.
And that was the end of the marriage. The guy flew back to UK. He later, there was a lady he met before, so they started talking and the rest of them. He was there. In fact, they did the traditional marriage through live video, all those.
You mean
online.
The man met another woman? It wasn't an arranged one, right?
It was
the first one was
arranged. But he found out that one forged the certificate.
Forged the certificate.
But if you ask me, first of all, I'll ask, how do he know that the girl forged certificate? Because I always say loud, like, if you think that you are smart,
you're smart. Okay.
Smart it in a very good way. Because one, if you can't go and get a master certificate where you cannot defend your OND certificate, I think that's what
this is Nigeria now.
Anything can happen.
Anything can happen. You can get certificate anywhere, but
to defend it.
No, it's not even a matter. Maybe in the embassy, the rest documentation. Sometimes maybe they ask for transcripts and the rest of them. When you could not provide,
it, so it's a big problem.
It's a big problem.
Okay. So. let me read out this comments before I move to Sandra. Someone said arranged marriage is an ancient development, but that doesn't mean it isn't in practice right now. Yes, it takes place among families of power and influence. Yes, and have you not heard of Dangote's daughter getting married to another influential family? So they obviously want to keep that power and influence within the family that has similar affluence. And those days, things may not be going fine, but the couples may tolerate each other because of the families. The woman will obviously be at the receiving end then. Now, we need time to know each other, understand our compatibility, etc. And the marriage will likely not work out if done otherwise. People are more enlightened. They are not scared of divorce anymore. That is just the truth. So in a summary, it says arranged marriages is for those in power. Queen of England, affluence, Otedolas, Dangote, Alakidas, and political classes. And this is, is this not true?
Exactly. When you are reading this, it just remind me of one of parents in the church. You understand? Because quotes, I won't use almost she's actually the one that got all her children suitors.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah. And you know how she does that?
Okay.
At a point, the husband are like, mommy likes you. You always be close to mommy. Mommy has all those friends that their sons are still single. So we won't know. Mommy can connect you. Honestly. And the truth, how do she do it? Most of our classmates that they went to secondary school and university because they're still in union things. And most of them are like married to one senator, married to one chief this, married to one done. And maybe his son, your son is schooling in UK, this one is schooling in advocate. Like, oh, that's good. Like, somebody's coming, and that's how she has been doing it. And she worked it perfect from the beginning to the last born arranged. And it works for them.
Because you cannot say.
Yeah. No, why I say works for them, because this is the people I'm so close. They are like my family, you understand? Okay. And initial time for the son, the first son. There's a time the first son married and this girl, it won't work. I'm like, why? It looks like your younger sister. And he said, no. She's doing because of her father has money. Meanwhile, he's that is talking. His father has more money, but he's this kind of down to the earth person. So he was like, he didn't want all those people that have been spoiled money and all those things. Yeah, he still want those people that will still know God and live.
So now you, Sandra, you're single. If somebody comes to you and say, okay, there's someone somewhere that is also single. This guy is good. This guy is that. Okay, I want you guys to to get married. Will you consider arranged marriage?
Okay, to me, I think I've told you this time before. Several people have done that
for you, right?
Yes, and the truth is, who are you doing the arranging marriage for me? Are you doing old person or young person or middle person for me? Yeah, it's just like the one my mommy other brother did, or uncle did.
It doesn't. I think it doesn't. It doesn't. No. It doesn't. Okay, does it really matter?
No, it matters for me. I didn't know about another person.
If they arrange a young person for you now,
if they arrange somebody that, first of all, you arrange somebody that I like. We'll start with that's the truth. You can't arrange and you marry immediately. It doesn't work that way. Every arranged marriage, you see that they will have to exchange contact and like start talking first. But his own cases, I just see his appearance. I just told my uncles, like, Uncle Posse there, please don't even try to call my name again. Like, the guy, like, how are you, my dear? I say, I'm not your dear. Posit.
Like, how many have they done for you?
After that one, the way I shun him, he didn't even bother again. I say, please, you have daughter that just senior with.
You've experienced
from
it
his
once.
side word, and one of my priests then as my chief has to do another one like, and I looked at it like, Baba, I'm not going to go, Baba. And Baba no even get money. It's like, hey, don't worry. When you put start, I say, this is A that is quarter to go. That you say when we put start. I say, no.
So, okay, interesting. That means you can't go for an arranged marriage.
With quotes. If arranged marriage is a young person like me, you understand, that still have a long future, I can say, okay, let me manage and see how it works. But when you are talking about arranged marriage for old man, is no for me.
Okay, let me get to read. I hope you have comments there, right?
Only one.
Yes, I have someone here. He says, it all depends on the two personalities involved. For someone who had no interest in marriage, never fantasize about having a spouse or enjoying certain things in marriage, may not have a problem with arranged marriage. That is true. So when an individual that has their own specification and standards, arranging a spouse for them will seem like a tug of war, especially when these prospective partners are not in the league of spec. I think this is true. We have some men that they just don't. Should I say they don't care, or they don't? When it comes to marriage, when it comes to asking a lady out, they are not so good with that.
Yeah.
They don't really fancy that, but they are, personal in personality, they are good, they are okay, you understand. But when it comes to women affair, but when it comes to women's affair, they have little issue with that. Those kind of people, I think, when you arrange a beautiful lady for that kind of person,
they will move.
Oh my God, they will move. What do you think? I don't know. What do you think about this?
Men like me now.
I give up. Chimeze, I disagree with you. Chimeze say men like me.
I disagree with you
because
Chimeze likes fat ladies.
That's why I say I disagree with Chimeze.
He likes them. Is he slim or
no? Chimeze didn't have pressure of to say curving skin. Okay. Provide you are fair, you have gotten him. Just be tomato jaws. Tomato pop. You have gotten Chimeze's spot.
See how they are crucifying me.
Oh my God. Okay. Well, read the one you have there. Okay, let me see.
Kelvin said, well, very interesting, but it depends. If it looks like what I want, I can give it a try.
Okay. A try.
Please, me and Kevin, we are in the same level.
A try.
No, wait, I understand, because I discussed further with him. I say, why try? He said, sometimes human beings are not what they look like.
Yeah.
That you have to have a bit of conversation.
God bless him.
Where the relationship may head to, so that you will not end up on the other side. So,
but when it comes to arranged marriage, the real arranged marriage, the family involved, they don't care if you like it, if you like him.
It's none of their business.
It's none of their business.
What they want to see is
I
marriage.
think in that one, not rich people. This always happens to the medium class and low class.
Even the rich people.
No, what I'm saying, too rich people. Sometimes the mother will like, but when you're talking about rich and middle class, this one like. Just go. He's a rich person. I didn't care whatever. Work it out. But the two rich people, like, try to like, oh, please, if he cannot work out, I will have another.
There are rich people that want not just being rich. They want the power.
The power, exactly.
Like you see, governor of this marrying the governor
the
of this,
governor of this
the
daughter.
son of this guy. You understand? So sometimes what they need is that power.
Not even the money.
So they don't care.
They don't care.
Even if you tomorrow you people are living like cat and dog.
Yes.
What they want is that marriage.
That marriage
to keep their agreement.
Exactly.
And sometimes I think they make agreement between themselves.
Yeah, now some of them is business deals. Some of them are business deals. But you wouldn't know. That's why maybe when the lady will be growing up, the mom will be shy. Where are you going? I don't want all these boys around you. Before you know, I know of a family. Their first daughter, they brought a man.
Okay.
And the lady, unfortunately, when she was coming back from school, she met the mom and said, there is this guy, he has been over me, all over me. The mom said, please, don't let your dad hear this.
Yeah, just imagine.
So when the girl was now, she inquired more. The mom now called her, said, it's a secret. That I never wanted to tell you. We were waiting for next year by your final year when we will tell them to come. So in fact, the family they had already agreed that both of you are getting married. The lady said that can never happen.
I support.
And she has been seeing the guy around. They come as family friends. They have dinner. They go. So the lady, and in fact, it was like her spirit was not in tune with the guy. She doesn't, and it was a tug of war. It was a tug of war.
It's definitely going to be.
The lady, the day she invited the guy, the mom told her politely, please don't let your dad hear it. Don't tell the guy to not come.
Come again.
But the girl insisted. The guy came. And she met the absent. The mom was inside, but she refused to come out because she knew what was going to be the outcome. So finally, the day the family, so the mom was now telling the dad, see, if we don't take a step, this, that. So it's like the mom was not in full support of the dad.
Okay.
But this is all this
Business, but he has no
Business,
choice.
yeah.
She too want to test the power.
So
That's just it.
they
That's
brought-
just it.
The day the guy was coming with the family, the girl ran away. I'm telling you a real life story.
That's
The
it,
girl ran away.
So what did they gain?
That's,
You were even
that's
talking about
one of the disadvantages of arranged
that.
You know, when you
marriage.
ask me about divorce and the rest of them, these are part of it.
Exactly.
You know, sometimes maybe when the guy is, you say, okay, since this what, you know, we have this mommy's pet and daddy's pet. Since this is what they want, let's cuckoo do it. Within 1 year, 2 years,
Everything will just scatter. And the parents didn't care.
They don't care.
They-
They don't.
It's none of their
It's
business.
none of their
They don't care.
business.
They don't care. It's just like another story about arranged marriage. I know about this guy. They do arrange marriage with the girl, and they're like Chimeze sale. They always come during Christmas. The girl was schooling in Oxford University, while the guy was schooling in Manchester.
Manchester, okay.
So anytime Christmas, they all come back together to eat and all those things. I know. Funny thing, the girl likes. I sense this thing that anytime they call, the dad will like, "Oh, Ketu, why are you pressing your phone? Talk to him." And you know, when the time read, they're like, "Okay, this is this," and the girls like that. I have somebody
I have
over
somebody
there.
I'm going out
and
with.
the dad was saying, you know, that's no. She didn't utter a word. She kept quiet. She traveled back. By the time she was coming back, with pregnant.
Wow, that is to shut them up. Like
She says, "Say, Daddy, choose to kill me or choose."
The
to
dad
get
made his
married."
own how. Some of these
Some of them, they are
desperate
very
men,
cruel.
they will
Before
just
then,
own-
she has already bought her house. She has her own.
has
She
her
says
own.
that
She
she
doesn't
just want
care.
she just want her blessing. So if you didn't want, we are moving on.
Anyways, if you're just joining us, it's Straight Talk on Lagoon Radio. And what are we talking about? We are asking the question, what is your opinion on arranged marriage? We've gotten responses from people. Some are saying fine, there's nothing bad in it. Some are saying no, it can never be possible. It is impossible. I must see you, I must love you, I must fall in love with you, Yakata. And we have another comment here. Joseph says, marriage consent should be full conscious and without any compulsion from matured adults in question. And another person says, there is nothing bad about it. Okay, there's nothing bad about it. No problem. And I have Anifowoshe Eniola also says, never. Like, it cannot. It is not possible, Kojo. That is the meaning. And Prince Adeyemi says, yeah, why not? Arrange marriage. There's nothing bad about it. I can flow. And Abiodun Ayodeji also says, there's nothing bad about it too. He's saying that it can actually flow with that. And I have this other comment here that says, I have this comment from Cynthia. Cynthia says, to me, it's not something logical for a third party to introduce me to the person I want to spend my forever with. I really don't know how I'm going to view such a person except she's introduced to me and then I like her and take it up from there by doing my homework. I will never encourage arranged marriages for any reason because I can say categorically that it won't end well, except in rare cases which I myself cannot even imagine. This is coming from Cynthia Ekwewere. And I have this one also. Yeah, let me just take this last one and we'll go. From my own point of view, I don't think arranged marriage can work compared to marriages birthed out of love. Marriages birthed out of love is far better than arranged marriage because two people see themselves and fall in love with each other. They begin to study each other to know if they are compatible or not. If they are compatible, they go for each other and continue their relationship. If they are not, they'll go their separate ways until the other person finds someone he or she is in love and compatible with. But in arranged marriage, they don't care. You love the person, you don't love. This is arranged. Just come together for our family. I just want you to have a woman in your life. You know that kind of. You know that kind of thing. Yes, we don't really have much time. On our side, and this is where we'll be drawing the curtain off to the show. And if you ask me the same question, if I will actually consider arranged marriage, my kind of person, it can never work for me. It can never work for me. Yes, that is the truth, because I'm this kind of person that there must be
the chemistry.
The spark must be there. I must see you every day and be grateful that, oh, this is my husband, you know? It's not...
Even though I didn't say, at least let's be talking. Let me get that feeling.
Yes, you get. Like, my mother's friend one time like that was, one time was trying to do, my son's wife. I was like, go possible. So, while in conclusion, why the misconception with arranged marriages is that they will feel it doesn't work. The truth is that it's still working for some people. And the fact still remains that it is good for you to know the person you're going to get married to, whether arranged, whether you meet each other, you fall in love with each other. You have to understand and know each other better. This is where we'll be drawing the curtains of today's show. Thank you for being part of today's show. Thank you for all the responses that we got, and make it a date with us, same time, same station, Lagoon Radio, next week. Thank you, Shagun. Thank you, Chimeze. Thank you, Sandra.
This is Lagoon Radio.